Most of us feel pressure when lecturing to push through all the content in our lesson. We often do not stop to check our students are actually learning during the lecture at all. We develop habits of moving quickly from topic to topic without effectively checking for understanding. While understandable, such teaching habits are actually teaching barriers in disguise. They convince us we are teaching when really we are telling. Even though our motivation is to cover all the material for everyone, the result is that few students grasp any of the material at all. Let's see some examples of poor checking for understanding.
The mean, median, and mode statistics of location. The most important measure of location is the mean. The mean provides a measure of central location for the data. Is that okay? Do you understand the definition of the mean, median, and mode? Any question? Okay, good. Next is statistics of dispersion. Statistics of dispersion measure. Okay, so you've learned to find some more statistics. Let's see who can get it. Here's some number. What's the median? Yes, over there.
20.
20? That's right. The one in the middle. Did you all get 20? Okay, good. Now for the next problem. Here are some numbers. Now you know all the summary statistics, and you've seen many examples. So on Friday quiz, you must find the mean, median, and mode. Okay? Good luck. Students, don't study hard anymore. Some of you did really well on the quiz, but some of you need to study more.
Poor checking for understanding is a key teaching barrier to student learning. It encourages the teacher to tell the lesson, not teach it. It favors talented students who are equipped to learn the material regardless of instructor. And it undermines learning of students who require guidance and those with lower levels of English listening and speaking ability. Checking for understanding is an essential skill for teaching in the English-mediated classroom. Effective checking is done while you are teaching. It benefits your teaching in the following ways. It tells you when to speed up, when to slow down, and what to reteach. It also tells you whether students have the know-how to complete homework and assignments before they are given, reducing questions outside of class. Finally, effective checking gives all students, regardless of English language ability, an equal opportunity to succeed. There are simple techniques for checking for understanding, especially for simple classroom interactions like concept and vocabulary definitions, steps to complete problems, instructions for classroom tasks. Mastering these techniques will ensure that all of your students are learning the material you teach. There are a few principles to effective checking for understanding after teaching something. First, check by asking a question of the entire class, so all students engage in the activity. Second, pause before selecting a student to answer your question, so that all students activate thinking about the question. Signpost the process you want: what you will ask, when, how students can search for answers, and how you want students to respond. Third, pick a non-volunteer to answer your question. Non-volunteers must be chosen randomly to gauge student learning of the entire class. You may use pair or group discussion, or encourage students to refer to their notes to assist in answering. Fourth, listen to their full answer. Although many students are shy and struggle with English, selecting non-volunteers forces students to activate more complex language than simply one-word answers. Fifth, you must give effective feedback on the answer, tailored to whether the answer is correct, partially correct, or incorrect. Checking for understanding using the Apple method as a guide will help you avoid teaching barriers to learning. The following examples will show you how.
And those are the definitions of the mean, median, and mode. So now let's review. What is the median? In a minute, I will ask one student to define the median and how to locate it. So please look at your notes to review. Choji, what is the definition of the median?
The median is the number in the middle of a group of numbers.
Correct. The median is the number in the middle of a group of numbers. How did you locate it?
It's just the one in the middle.
Is the median just the one in the middle? Is 7 the number in the middle?
No, they first need to be in order, and then 14 would be the median.
Now that's a better answer. The median is the number in the middle of a group of sequence numbers. So to find the median, you would first
order the numbers.
Order the numbers from lowest to highest. And then it's the number in the middle of the group of numbers. So for our group of numbers, to find the median, we first would
Order the numbers lowest to highest.
order the numbers from lowest to highest. So the median would be
14.
Now in a minute, I will ask you the definitions of the mean and the mode. Please review your notes and prepare your definitions.
First, he asked a question of the whole class.
So now let's review. What is the median?
He then paused for an answer, signposting to students that he would call on one student randomly after a minute.
In a minute, I will ask one student to define the median and how to locate it.
Next, he picked a non-volunteer, using his phone to randomize students for selection.
Choji, what is the definition of the median?
He listened closely to the answer to assess further teaching requirements.
The median is the number in the middle of a group of numbers.
And finally, he provided effective feedback, echoing the correct answer and elaborating on a partially correct answer.
Correct. The median is the number in the middle of a group of numbers. How did you locate it?
In recognition of the EMI classroom, he employed several additional techniques. He encouraged students to use their notes to find answers.
So please look at your notes to review.
He also instructed them to share with their neighbor to search for answers. This technique, called pair sharing, is especially helpful in classes with varying language ability.
Turn to your partner and prepare.
He used repetition to reinforce both the concept and the skill in the definition, ensuring that students can apply the concept later.
So to find the median, you would first
What are the numbers?
order the numbers from lowest to highest. And then it's the number in the middle of the group of numbers. So for our group of numbers, to find the median, we first would
Order the numbers lowest to highest.
order the numbers from lowest to highest. So the median would be
14.
And finally, he used students' understanding to build a written record of the definition.
Order the numbers lowest to highest.
So the median would be
14.
Now in a minute, I will ask you the definitions of the mean and the mode.
All of these techniques, coupled with the Apple method of checking for understanding, enhance learning in the EMI classroom. Let's review his technique.
Everyone, what is the definition of the median? In a minute, I'm going to ask one student to define the median and how to locate it. 조제입. Tell me, is 7 the number in the middle? Correct. The median is the number in the middle of a group. That's correct. The median is the number in the middle of an ordered sequence of numbers. Look back at your notes for help. Turn to your partner and prepare. So the process to find the median is first, yes, order the numbers from lowest to highest. So far, these numbers here, to find the median, we first order the numbers from lowest to highest. Everyone, order the numbers from lowest to highest.
Now let's see these techniques in action in the classroom.
The mean, median, and mode statistic of location, and those are definition of the mean, median, and mode. Okay, check for understanding. Ask a question. Everyone, what is the definition of the mode? P, pause, and signpost. Okay. Okay, soon I will ask a student find the mode. You can talk in your group together, find an answer. I will pick someone at random, so discuss your answer quickly. P, pick up the student. Pause, don't rush. T, today, okay. What's your definition of the mode?
The mode is, I think, the number in the middle.
L.
I'm not
Listen,
sure.
but his answer is wrong. E. Effective feedback. I guess I should repeat. Let's look at the definition one more time. Let's look at set of number and the mode.
We've seen how using the Apple method to check for understanding can eliminate teacher barriers to student learning. By mastering these 5 easy steps, you can ensure your entire class is learning the material, not just listening. In addition, by encouraging note referral and pair sharing, by using repetition, and leaving a written record, you provide a more equal opportunity for all students to succeed, regardless of English language ability. That's why mastering checking for understanding is a cornerstone of effective teaching in the EMI classroom. Everyone, what is the meaning of class? Tell me the definition of together. What is a way to all? How do we compare? In a moment, I will ask one student to tell the class the meaning of. In a second, I will ask each group to write on the board the chart of. In a few minutes, I will ask one of you to tell us the next step to solve. What's your answer? 20? That's correct. 20. Yes, the median is defined as. Indeed, the way to find the mode is. To elaborate on what she said, if I understand you correctly, let's go back and review the concept. Now, there are some problems with that answer, so let's review the definition of. Well, that's not actually correct. Let's revisit how to. You can refer to your notes. Please use your notes. Look at your notes. Turn to your neighbor. Turn to your partner. Turn to the nearest person in your row. Everyone, repeat after me. First, we must. Let me show you what I mean. Let's look at an example. Here's the first step. Here's an example. Here's how I'd approach it.